when I graduated high school, I went on an exciting graduation trip. It was me, my dad, my uncle, and my cousin, and we went whitewater rafting on the Middle Fork of the Flathead River. We did this float for 3 days, and it was super fun. But I want to focus on the last day and how you should always expect something to go wrong. To begin, we have to start with the planning of the trip. We decided to do this trip because we had heard it was fun, and our bishop had done it before. He had done it on a personal pontoon, but we did ours on a raft. We had considered bringing two rafts because we knew that we were going to bring a lot of stuff with us, but in the end, we decided just to bring one. Another essential factor of the trip was the time of year we were doing this trip. We started this trip at the end of July, but we should have done it earlier, like late June or early July, because the water would have been a lot higher early in the month than the time that we did go. So we go on the trip, and for most of the trip, everything goes fine. The only bad thing that happened was our raft had deflated a little bit, but we were able to fix it up and continue on the float. And we were catching a lot of fish. At the start of the last day, it was going pretty good. We knew that we were coming up on one of the more dangerous parts of the river, and so we decided that me, my uncle, and my cousin would walk and help guide my dad through the river. But it didn't really go to plan. Right as my dad got to the rapid, our raft had flipped. He was okay, but we had lost a lot of stuff. Like, I lost my fishing pole, my dad lost his clothes, and my uncle had lost a lot of camping gear that he had for a long time. But everything else we had found as we continued onward. But it could have been a lot worse. Like I said, it was just my dad in the raft, but if it was all four of us, it would have gone a lot worse, and who knows what would have happened. So I'm grateful for that, just because it wasn't as bad as it could have been. And I'm always going to expect on a trip like that for something to go wrong.